have a very special guest. And again, this is all for the Salvation Army and all of the good that they do in the community. So we're going to invite Rebecca Snap over here, who's all dressed up for the holidays. Hi, Rebecca.
How are you guys doing?
Good. We are so
great.
excited to be here.
Do you know, you've never looked better.
Yeah. Well, Randy,
You were totally looking directly at Robin. I would agree. She's looking fantastic. That hat is on point. So nice.
So how much, Randy was talking about this earlier, that when there are people there ringing the bells, how much of a difference have you guys noticed in donations that really makes?
And the numbers are actually really shocking in difference. If there's no one there to ring a bell, it'll maybe bring in 50 cents.
Yeah.
If there's someone there, people can raise $200 in one bell ringing shift.
Wow.
It's night and day different, and it's amazing how much that amounts to a really big effort, and it
Yeah.
helps so many people at the end of the campaign.
Yeah, and I think for me it's traditional. You know,
Yes.
it's like something I see every time I see when I drop a certain amount in every kettle that I go by. So then at some point in time I have to stop shopping because I can't afford to drop any more money either out of my wallet or into the kettle. But it really is exciting. How much do you guys hope to raise this year?
Well, and actually it exceeds well over $1 million for the whole campaign, but just in the kettles,
Yeah.
we're looking to exceed over $350,000, and it's just the money that goes in the buckets or the money that goes through those tip-tap machines.
Yeah.
And I'm curious about the tip-tap machine, too. This is the first year, am I right?
year.
It's the
Second?
second year
Oh,
for
we thought we were
Rochester.
launching it this
When
year.
you launched that, did that bring in a significant uptick in donations?
Do you know what's so interesting is last year I think it brought in right around $2,000, which is really exciting because that shows that people pay attention to it. But what's so cool is, more than anything, we want people to be able to participate in the Red Kettle campaign no matter whether they carry cash or whether they don't, whether they pay on their phones. However people pay for things, we know that we have such a generous community, and we want
Yeah.
to make sure that being able to participate in the Red Kettle campaign is accessible to everybody.
Yeah.
So we hope that no matter whether you have cash or not on your wallet, that you see those tip-tap machines and think, there's a bell ringer there and I know that somebody could really use my help. Wow, if I just give $5.
Now, we were
Yeah.
talking to at the top of the show that now more than ever, I mean, we always say it during the holidays, it's so important to try to bring joy to the lives of people who maybe otherwise wouldn't be able to afford a lovely Christmas. Now more than ever, it seems important. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's been such a wild year for reasons that we're not going to get into.
Yeah.
But even in the last 45 days, we've seen a real uptick in the number of people that are coming to us for help just from our food shelf.
Yeah.
But we've also seen the best of people. You know, we had 10,000 pounds of food donated in about 5 days.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And 10,000 pounds of food will go out of the food shelf in 5 days, you know? So it's been that flip side of seeing both the best of people really come forward and seeing need really increase. And so we hope that people will think about that when they see the kettles, is not just thinking about the dollars, but thinking about the person behind those dollars.
Right.
Do you have any hot tips for bell ringers? If somebody's going to sign up to be a bell ringer, is there just something you can do besides just kick back and put out the vibe?
Do you know what's so funny is people astound me with how creative they are every year.
Yeah.
It's everything from these fabulous hats to the ugly Christmas sweaters to having really wonderful children and just letting them say hello to people.
Yeah.
And it's amazing what they say. But I have a volunteer group that actually brings their donkey out to ring a bell every year.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All kinds of things like that where you just
Llamas,
think,
maybe? Dogs? Bring what you got.
Let's
Do they
not go
give out
crazy.
candy like we do, though?
funny enough, no, you guys are superior in that front. Thank
Then
you
that's
very
for
much.
you, my dear. Okay.
My thing to people is whatever you have to do to make it fun and to
Yeah.
spread Christmas cheer and to remind everybody that we all have a social responsibility to each other, and let's bring out the best in our
Yeah.
community by giving
Yeah.
people the opportunity to give.
Yeah, and I think absolutely it can be so fun. It's not a chore. It's just
No.
enjoying each other's company and while you're doing a really great thing. Rebecca, thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
Yes, it's
Thank
great
you,
to have
Rebecca.
you. So.